Here are the tests on my 1968 Kohler Wellworth. It is set to the water line and using a standard flapper. So let's give this a flush and see how it does on tests. The flush is awesome, and it's not water starved either, which I really like. First, let's watch it take a washcloth. I know this is going to pass unless there's roots or something in the trapway, and I made sure those were all cleared out. One other thing is this also does not have a glazed trapway. Most toilets from the time didn't, and quality at the end of the 60s was saying its final goodbyes, so this toilet's trapway isn't glazed, but I think it'll still do very well. Did perfectly as expected. Something interesting I noticed is that it appears the siphon jet points up a little bit, and I don't think that really affects anything. It might just make the flush a little bit longer, but it seems to do all right. Now let's see if it can take a grocery bag. Toilets with unglazed trapways tend to have more problems with grocery bags, but this one uses enough water and the trapway is big enough that I think it will pass with no problem at all. Did perfectly as expected. Now let's see if it can take a washcloth and a grocery bag together. I don't think it's going to do perfect, but I think it's definitely going to pass. And there's a little root right there. I bet that was in the trapway. That's not looking too good. I would say that's a 0% pass. Now let's see if it can take a dish towel. It should have no trouble. did perfectly as expected. This toilet seems to have very good performance. Honestly, I bet it would have taken the washcloth and grocery bag had the trapway been glazed. Now let's see how it flushes with a clogged siphon jet. I think it's going to swirl for a long time, but I have little hope that it will siphon. Well, that swirl sure built up power over the 5 gallons it used to flush, and I think that's what did it. That did pretty well, and I would say that it passed. Now let's see if it can take dirt. Gotta be sure it covers all the points. I think it'll do very well, considering that it siphons before the flapper closes, and also vintage toilets just tend to be built better, so I think the bull rinse will be very good. I think the bowl clearance suffered from that upward angled siphon jet. It didn't do as well as I hoped. Just like the cadet it copied, it left that little bit right there. Other than that, I'd say the bowl rinse is very good. Missed a couple spots on this side, but that's like way up underneath the rim. Missed a little bit there as well. So the bowl rinse isn't perfect. Most bowl rinses on toilets are not perfect. Kind of got my mouth full of words at that point. But the bowl rinse on most toilets is not perfect, as seen right here. The Ingenium is perfect, but this isn't that toilet. So I'd say it would definitely function just fine on normal use. And I would consider installing one of these if I didn't already have one of my favorite toilets installed. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.